First of all, after the publish of this video, Happy New Year to all of you viewers watching this video. Hope all of you have a splendid 2023 and continue with all positivity combining with a warm fortune for the new 2024 incoming. Okay, after going through the part 1 where some of the teams like Arsenal, Newcastle, Spurs and Chelsea, here we will go to another couple of teams where the storyline coming to fruition or things that starting to proving right at the mid of this season. Also, as usual, there will be changes happen if the team mentioned have any action on the coming January transfer window. So in this video, we'll have a look on the storyline that's surfacing in this 23-24 season. In case you didn't know, what is up ladies and gentlemen, I'm Marvin, codename CM. Welcome to the Code United channel once again. If you, in any shape or form, stumble into this channel in somehow some way like this kind of content, do please like, share and subscribe to this channel, as each of your precious subscription will be a massive motivation for me to upload new content. And don't forget to ring the notification bell for every new upload. With that said, let's get straight into the video. Liverpool, after facing a rollercoaster ride across 2 seasons, where during the 21-22 season, Liverpool enjoyed one of the most successful and competitive runs, being having chance winning the quadruple, and their journey was enjoyable, scoring goals for fun, while remain one of the best defending team. Klopp's side eventually pushed to the limit by winning the Carabao Cup and FA Cup, also entered the Champions League final but lose out to Real Madrid, plus held Man City to the last match to determine the 21-22 season winner. Moving to the following season, with exhaustion within the team, combining the investment on the incorrect direction, where see Liverpool splash huge sum of money on Benfica breakout star of Darwin Núñez for £85 million to overcome the departure of
Sadio Mane. He's the best football player in the world.
Liverpool also added another attacking player of Cody Gakpo, made Liverpool have one of the most luxurious attacking depth in the league. However, the aging of a Liverpool midfielder, especially Fabinho, had Liverpool very shaking games, and their 22-23 season went from one of the most dominant team in the 21-22 to utterly vulnerable in the 22-23 season, had they finished from runner-ups to the 6th place. Of course, everyone will talk about the 7-0 win. Coming to this season, with recognition of the midfield requirement reinforcement, Liverpool act quick by signing both highly rated McAllister, Szoboszlai, Wataru Endo and Ryan Gravenberch. Yet at the same time, Liverpool also lose a number of their valuable players like fan favourite engine Roberto Firmino, whereby ended Liverpool's famous front trio, captain Jordan Henderson and Fabinho, both to Saudi team. Going into the season, there was skeptical within the Liverpool squad profile, as their lack of a high-level coding midfielder or ball winner will contrast with their flying fullback playstyle. Hence, Liverpool during that period also actively approached a number of holding midfielders like Caicedo and Lavia, where both of them ended up to Chelsea. Thus, Liverpool had a unique setup by having their creative McAllister as a deepest midfielder, combining with the energetic Gravenberch and Szoboszlai in the front of the Argentinian. Besides, Liverpool did alter their tactics by moving Trent Alexander-Arnold into the midfield from a fullback as an inverted right back in order to utilize his passing ability to help out in the build-up. Although with the lack of the certified holding midfielder, Liverpool can be prone to transition football but managed to maintain a competitive edge, winning games through high-intensity press and blow-for-blow trading goals. As Liverpool made those up by being one of the best pressing team under 9.6 passes per defensive action, just behind Spurs, illustrated Liverpool pressing intensity. In the end, Liverpool till today under 19 games, won 12 of them, drew 6 and only lost 1, accumulated 42 points, 2 points above the Arsenal as a league leader. Liverpool right now, even with Endo as their starting holding midfielder, do not look as secure as prime Fabinho at the whole and without a quality one. Klopp and the Reds will look very vulnerable at times, do not view to be a powerhouse as before. But this season, they still look as strong as before, if not more threatening on the offense. Also would definitely expect they would make a move in the coming January transfer window to possibly turn their fortune to the further success. Aston Villa last season, with the hiring of the former Arsenal head coach Unai Emery at the 24th October 2022, the Spaniard made one of the biggest team turnaround by bringing Villa from fighting relegation, winning just 2 out of their 11 matches under Steven Gerrard, to one of the most informed team, winning the 15 out of 25 matches and are at the 7th place, qualified for the Europa Conference League playoff. At the same time, molded the Englishman Ollie Watkins into one of the most dangerous strikers in the league. Emery's transformation of Aston Villa viewed to be one of the best stories last season. One of Emery's implementation of the unique approach by utilizing a high defensive line, however, did not include high intensity press. Villa's risky defensive line was well documented across the league. Yet Villa, using this tactic with high level of disciplinary, created the most offside against team with 116 of them, almost 30 offside more than the second place Fulham, illustrated the masterful defensive tactics of Emery. On the offensive side, Villa box midfield possession, quick counter-attacking that benefit through Watkins and Leon Bailey, both tactics capable to be done, highlighted Villa versatile in their adaptation. Coming to this season, after tasting a rising success, Villa go into the transfer market with high ambition. They signed a highly rated centre-back Paul Torres for only 31.5 million from Villarreal, Moussa Diaby from Bayer Leverkusen for 51.9 million, and pick up Yuri Talisman from the free agent, further improve their quality within the squad. While going into the 23-24 season, Aston Villa did not kick-started well, instead plummeted hardly by losing 5-1 to Newcastle. But they quickly bounced back by winning 7 of their next 9 league matches, including an impressive 6-1 win against Brighton, before met with a shocking loss to the Forest 2-0. Yet, Villa still managed to bounce back again by going 7 matches unbeaten, winning 5 of them. A lot of winning matches, there was a match where not just surprised pundits and spectators, but held to be the case study for another teams. The match we mentioned was the 1-0 win against Man City. On the result wise, 1-0 may not sound much, but going to stats, we can see Emery and Aston Villa completely dominate the Pep and his Sky Blue team. In contrast to other Man City games, Villa held Man City to the all-time low 2 shots, while they accumulated 22 shots on goal, 7 of them were on target. In the match, Aston Villa's high defensive line proved to be a headache for Man City, as they were caught up to 5 offsides, led to the frustration in their flow. Till today, Aston Villa finished 19 games with 12 wins, 3 draws and 4 losses, collected 39 points, a point behind Arsenal. Unai Emery's rise with Aston Villa, seen as a feel-good story and did sensationally well in the new season, proved no fluke from last season. Furthermore, their dominance over Man City highlighted Emery as a tactician, and their cohesive within the team further shows Aston Villa was ambition not satisfied on only 7th place, but most likely target the top 4 spot. Pep Guardiola and Man City last season, even the departure of some of their key players like Captain Fernandinho, Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, and Alexander Zinchenko, Man City replaced their squad with some of the qualities with the likes of Calvin Phillips from Leeds on 42 million, Manuel Akanji from Dortmund for only 50 million pounds, but their biggest headline was no doubt will be the signing of one of, if not the best striker in the world, of Erling Haaland from Dortmund with a reported 51.2 million pounds. This signing highly shows the ambition from Man City, charged for the prestigious Champions League title after losing to Real Madrid last season. Plus, the combination of Erling Haaland considered as a perfect match to Man City profile, as one of their biggest weaknesses in their team was the lack of the ruthless goal scorer up front. Last season, Man City did deliver by achieving their dreams to be the 8th team winning the UEFA trebles after defeating Man Utd 2-1 in the FA Cup final, 1-0 against Inter Milan in the Champions League final, then edging Arsenal to the champion with the Gunner losing to Forest. While the former Bayern and Barcelona manager to be the only manager to win the Continental treble twice in different teams, and Haaland also broke the Premier League record, scoring 36 goals in just 35 matches played. While approaching to this season, again Man City see some of the key players departed like Captain Ike Gundogan, Riyad Mahrez, and Aymeric Laporte. In spite of that, Man City still managed to pull in a number of quality signings like Mateo Kovacic from Chelsea for 25 million, Jeremy Doku from Rennes for 55.5 million, Matthias Nunes from Wolves for 53 million, And the biggest of all is Josko Guardiola from RB Leipzig for 77.5 million, further reinforced their already Avenger level squad. Going to this season, Man City had a comfortable start by winning the first 6 matches, but met with root bumps, lost to Wolves and Arsenal with 1 goal difference. Then Man City bounced back and win the next 3 with ease, again met with another root bumps, going 4 matches without a win, including a 1-year submissive loss to Aston Villa, and drew in all 3 entertaining matches against Chelsea, Liverpool and Spurs. During this season, Man City looked noticeably vulnerable compared to their previous season. Injuries on their best playmaker, Kevin De Bruyne, did hamper their progression, as Pep tried out Julian Alvarez on the playmaker spot with noticeable success, but overall, Man City midfield seems a little lacking behind due to the fact after the departure of Gundogan and injury to Kevin De Bruyne meant that their reliance on Rodri went all-time high. And when Rodri unavailable, Man City looked very lost. Especially when Rodri received a red card against Forest game, Man City lost their next 3 games. And their new signings of Kovacic and Nunes yet to find their footings, or even worse, play so badly when they were on the pitch. While Guardiola, a centre-back, often plays at the left-back that see moderate success. Till today, Man City, after 17 matches collected 10 wins, 4 draws and 3 losses, had them at 5th place with 34 points, 2 points off top 4. Nevertheless, Man City this season, with their quality in midfield drop, meant that their lack of the control in the matches has not looked as dominant as before. But to take note, Pep and Man City usually like to test out with different tactics early to mid-season and capable to make late push with high numbers of unbeaten runs. Last season, Man City went a 16 unbeaten run, winning 14 of them, have them edge Arsenal to the top. Will we see that again in this season, or is the Pep magic running out? Man United. Oh boy, where do we start from here? This will not be good, but I'll try to make it short. Just have a look on the standing. Man United, after 19 matches played, won 10 of them, drew once and lost 8 of them, collected 31 points, had them at 6th place. On the previous couple managers, with this kind of result, you will see Erik ten Hag shown the exit door. While the storyline for the Red Devils had been after last season when Erik ten Hag achieved success winning the Carabao Cup, finished top 4 and runner-ups to the FA Cup, proved the Dutchman as the right manager. While Man United should have built upon the success, yet Man United, despite that, undergoes lack of stability within the club sales by the Glazer family, plus a financial issue in the transfer market meant Man United were playing their cards handicapped. On the other side of things, along this season, Erik ten Hag tactics and player selection have brought a number of question marks. The purchase of Mason Mount till today still do not have a clear-cut role. Andre Onana, even his man of the match performance, see himself single-handedly cost Man United out of the Euro competition, while Amrabat has seen himself on the bench more than on the pitch. All on the pitch side, Man United were highly inconsistent, being capable of beating Chelsea convincingly, had a well-deserved draw against Liverpool at Anfield, but they also capable of losing 3-0 embarrassingly to Man City, Bournemouth and 1-3 to Brighton. In addition, Erik ten Hag's obsession with sticking with Rashford and McTominay, whom Rashford had been awful, plus lack of effort in pressuring opponent, while the latter, McTominay, although scored a few critical goals, were unplayable in ball progression as a midfield. Furthermore, the internal drama like clashing between Sancho, Varane and Casemiro, with Erik ten Hag made the team go into a toxic environment. Continue to Erik ten Hag, his tactics on having 2 free aids and 1 holding midfielder in the midfield, whereby a tactic used by Man City were completely a joke that easily got figured out by any opponent using quick transition middle attacking. Even with the multiple negative on the tactics, Erik ten Hag seems unfazed and remains stickered to the tactics with little to no success that made a campaign of seeing him to be replaced. In short, Man United this season should continue a successful 22-23 season, quickly down to a halt due to all kinds of reasons, and no sign of any improvement to be expected, with the side wanting him to be gone, but in such a toxic environment, no top manager willing to take up the job. As for me, even with a die-hard Erik ten Hag stay side, if he remains stubborn, sticking to a nonsensical tactics without any remorse, he might see himself out of the job really quickly and hardly any positive argument for his sacking. Hopefully after the Sir Jim and Jean-Claude Blanc as a CEO will help Man United back to the winning ways. That's the end of the video. What do you guys think? What's your take on the storyline for the team mentioned? Will they have a turnaround or a bounce back after the winter transfer window? Comment down below so that we can have a discussion. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one.